Hush. Stephen Pound exposed Meg's insolence in bribing Adjoa Andoh to hurl dirt at King's coronation. Meghan Markle will be delighted as the royal family is hit by yet another race row, according to ex-Labour MP Stephen Pound. It comes as the institution came under scrutiny from actress Adjoa Andoh, who said the Buckingham Palace balcony was terribly white as King Charles celebrated his coronation. According to Stephen Pound, the Duchess of Sussex will be one spectator who is enjoying the fallout from the controversy. Additionally, Stephen said that Meghan Markle was behind all of Adjoa Andoh's statements criticizing the royal family in an effort to spark riots and waves of unrest among black people protests against King Charles' coronation. How arrogant the Duchess is. He told GB News, "I tell you one viewer who will be delighted by this, a particular viewer in Montecito, who will be saying I told you so. She was the one who bribed Adjoa Andoh, as she usually did to tarnish the royal image. About $500,000, right? Hell no. She has no idea where to stop." Adding to the discussion, Carol Malone hit out at the comment, saying it was an appalling thing to say. She told Andrew Pierce and Bev Turner, "She seemed to be suggesting there was something offensive and that made me furious. People like this lady have to realize this is a predominantly white country and the royal family went to enormous lengths to be inclusive. Imagine if a white person had said that about a black person, there would be hell to pay." The Duchess of Sussex opted against attending the coronation, electing to remain in California with her children instead. Her husband, Prince Harry, traveled alone to the historic event but made a swift departure and arrived back in the US within 24 hours of his father's crowning moment. Previously, Bridgerton star Adjoa Andoh is under fire for deriding the royal family as terribly white during live coverage of the coronation, sparking more official complaints than any other UK broadcast this year. The 60-year-old actress, who plays Lady Agatha Danbury in the royal-themed Netflix show, made the racial remark while a guest commentator for ITV's live coverage of Saturday's crowning of King Charles III. As the king and his kin waved to well-wishers from a Buckingham Palace balcony, Andoh decried how the event had gone from the rich diversity of Westminster Abbey to the terribly white balcony. "I'm very struck by that," she said as fellow pundit Mylene Klass appeared aghast. UK regulator Ofcom confirmed to the Post on Thursday that there have already been 4,165 complaints about her remarks, making it the most complained about moment of 2023. That is already more than 1,150 above the most complained about TV moment last year when 2,630 officially denounced bullying and misogyny on Love Island, The Telegraph noted. However, a spokesperson said Ofcom was still assessing the complaints against our broadcasting rules before deciding whether or not to investigate. Andoh addressed the backlash during an interview with BBC Radio 4 on Sunday, as the coronation celebrations continued. "I think I upset a few people," she conceded, according to The Telegraph. "I was talking about the day and how marvelous it was and then looking at the balcony at the end and suddenly went, oh, it's so white because the day had been so mixed," she said of her off-the-cuff comments. This prompted viewers to blast Andoh on social media, where they called her statement ridiculous and appalling. One viewer wrote, ITV after the racist comment by Adjoa Andoh yesterday, "I have now put in my complaint to Ofcom." Another commented, "Was going to let it go but I'm really angry, so thought no for a change. Things like this need challenging." Andoh later appeared on BBC Radio 4 to clarify what she meant and apologize. "I think I upset a few people yesterday," she said on Sunday. "I was talking about the day and how marvelous it was and then looking at the balcony at the end and suddenly going, oh, it's so white. Because the day had been so mixed and I didn't mean to upset anybody." A spokesperson said, "We are assessing the complaints against our broadcasting rules before deciding whether or not to investigate." Stephen Pound exposed Meg's insolence in bribing Adjoa Andoh to hurl dirt at King's coronation. Meghan Markle will be delighted as the royal family is hit by yet another race row, according to ex-Labour MP Stephen Pound. It comes as the institution came under scrutiny from actress Adjoa Andoh, who said the Buckingham Palace balcony was terribly white as King Charles celebrated his coronation. According to Stephen Pound, the Duchess of Sussex will be one spectator